yards to go. The Mask is going to be an easy winner. Going into the wire. The Mask is the winner. Lucky man, but politely on the outside, now racing into the lead.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Racing from Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at Wednesday's races. Kind of a warm day today. One of those, maybe one of the last days we'll hit that 90-degree mark. But we had a nice clear day, and the main track was fast, and we had 2 turf races today. Turf was firm, so 2 on the turf, 6 on the dirt, and they are all thoroughbreds today. No Arabian race today. Bungie did have a pick today. We'll see how that one does. And we'll call him down to see if he's got a pick for tomorrow. That's right, we race again tomorrow, Bungie. He's been giving us losers lately, he said. He's still way ahead on dollars and cents, profit and loss. But he was batting over 50% winners. That's gone down. He needs to get back on the winning streak. All right. We don't need the whole political routine here. Just, who do you like? Dixie Cannon, and he approves this message, he said. Dixie Cannon, my name is Bungie, and I approve this message. Okay. All right, well, hopefully that'll, well, maybe you won today, too, so we'll have to see. But hopefully that will be a winner on Thursday. Turf only, I know. Oh, he just told me tomorrow there's 4 turf races, so he had a lot to choose from, so hopefully he made the right choice. All right, then. With that out of the way, let's get started by taking a look at the field for the opener. And there they are. There was one scratch. It was the 3 Lady Terp, and the favorite was Rose M at 9-5. Here's the voice of Delaware Park, John Curran, with the call.
We're about set. And they're off. It's a Trend, breaks well from the inside. Up on the outside, Important is going to try to go with that one. And Rose M quickly moves up between horses and seems to want that lead more than anybody. And Rose M has a slight advantage. But down toward the inside, It's a Trend is right there in a good spot in second. Then comes Important racing in third. Bet Noir toward the inside, moving up as they make their way around the bend. That is Zafiro Azul. They curl around that clubhouse turn, and on the front end, it's Rose M. Watered that lead badly and gets it by about 1.25 lengths. It's a Trend is right there, though, in a perfect spot second. 3.5 to Important racing third. Zafiro Azul toward the inside. Bet Noir on the outside as they make their way down the back stretch. Opening quarter went in a comfortable 24-4. Rose M continues on the front end. But It's a Trend is right there in second. Now it's a gap of about 3.5 lengths further back, 2. On the inside, Zafiro Azul looking to move up. Up on the outside, that is Important, and the trailer is Bet Noir. They cover the half in 49-3. Still comfortable fractions for Rose M. Right there, It's a Trend still stalking that one in second. It's still about 3.5 lengths further back to Zafiro Azul and Important, and Bet Noir is at the back. 3/8 to go. And on the front end, it's still battling for the lead. Rose M, and It's a Trend. Now, It's a Trend has it by a half a length, begins to edge away. 4 lengths further back to Important, trying to kick it in. Under a drive is Zafiro Azul, not doing much in the trailer. Is Bet Noir. They quickly spread out single file as they head for home with It's a Trend to catch. The 6-1, 14-1. It's a Trend in front by 3 lengths. Rose M second. Important is trying to rally on the outside, followed by Zafiro Azul. Just over 16th to go. It's a Trend clings on to a 3-length lead. Rose M is trying to battle back. Important on the outside, but It's a Trend is going to take the opener with Rose M a game second. Important got third. Zafiro Azul fourth.
And the old 7-year-old mare, It's a Trend, gets the job done here for It's a Holiday for Halliday. Vince Halliday for owner-trainer Gerald Galligan. 680, 320, 210. Rose M with Angel Suarez, 320, 210. Important with Mania, 210. Exacta 17. The try 31-20, and no superfecta in the opener. There's the field for race 2. A field of 7 entered, and the field of 7 will run. This one's at 6 furlongs. Fillies and mares here. None of them have won in 6 months. They've won once in 6 months. They haven't won in 6 months. Here they go.
5 favorite. We're about set. And they're off. Dial in breaks well, as does Foxy Joxy on the outside, and the 2 favorites are going at it in the early going. 2 lengths further back, the Trap Play racing third, Queen Fantabulous up alongside in fourth. Then a gap of about 2 lengths further back to La Vale. I'm Thirsty, Teresa's Honor is your trailer as they race past the half-mile marker. Foxy Joxy on the outside, Dial in on the inside, and Dial in has the advantage now by almost a length. Foxy Joxy right there in second. It's still about 3 lengths further back. Queen Fantabulous is on the move in third, followed by down toward the inside Trap Play. Then I'm Thirsty, La Vale, and Teresa's Honor about 7 lengths from front to back with 3/8 to go. Dial in leads it by 2. Queen Fantabulous takes up the chase as Foxy Joxy begins to retreat. Trap Play's making a run on the inside. I'm Thirsty next in line as they turn for home. Dial in and Queen Fantabulous down toward the inside. Trap Play also with a shot. 3 across the track, a furlong from home. It's still Dial in. Trap Play's trying to sneak through on the inside. Up on the outside, Queen Fantabulous is hanging just a bit. They've got a 16th to go, and Dial in and Trap Play are going at it. Trap Play's coming on the inside. Dial in is trying to hold on. Dial in and Trap Play edging away in the final yards. Dial in a good second, followed by Queen Fantabulous. I'm Thirsty up for fourth.
And it was the one, Trap Play, making it a 1-1 double. Hey, wait a minute, I forgot to mention the 1 horse in the first race. The first horse in the first race wins again. Now, back to the second race. The number 1 wins there also. Another Park shipper, even though Parks is back in action. Trap Play decided to come to Delaware and win, and he did. She did. There's a 6-year-old mare here. Louis Rivera for Ralph Revizio. James Aguilar Juarez, the owner. 22-20. 620 and 380. Dial in with Castillo, 280-220, the favorite. And the 6 Queen Fantabulous with Chappie, 480. Exacta 5180 to try, 320-640. 1-1 double, 7660. Super, 519.50.
Claims.
Yes, claim person. The 3 Lavelle was claimed by J.K. Sweezy. On to the third. And again, it's for horses that haven't won a race in 6 months. And a field of 6 to go here, and these are male horses. First 2 were for fillies and mares. And the 7-5 favorite was Polished Steel. And here is John with the call.
And they're off. Pretty even start for them all. On the outside, Polly Steele down to the inside to the hilt, vying for that lead. With the rail, that's the winner is I'm Charming next in line, followed by Tisdale, and Bannon is your trailer as they move down the back stretch. Head-to-head on the front end. Polly Steele on the outside to the inside to the hilt. A gap of over 2 to I'm Charming and Tisdale. Then a gap of 2.5 lengths further back to the winner is, and 7 more to Bannon as they make their way past the half-mile marker. Polly Steele and To the Hilt are still going at it head-to-head. It's 2 lengths to Tisdale and I'm Charming side by side. Then a gap of 4 to the winner is, and far back to Bannon as they make their way around the bend. Polly Steele on the inside to the hilt. Tisdale trying to get underway, as is I'm Charming. The winner is not closed any ground yet, and far back to Bannon as they hit the top of the turn. On the inside to the hilt is trying to regain that lead over Polly Steele. Tisdale is right there in third, followed by up on the outside I'm Charming. Furlong to go, and To the hilt and Polly Steele is still going at it head-to-head. Tisdale is trying to mount a rally. Up on the outside it's I'm Charming. The winner is with a rail rally with a 16th to go, and To the hilt is fending them off. To the hilt coming back for more. Polly Steele on the outside, and Tisdale also with a shot. It's going to be a 3-way thriller down to the line. Tisdale with big strides in the final yards. May have.
Wow, exciting one there. 3 on the wire, and running down the 2 duelers of the speed was the 4 Tisdale for leading jockey Cece Carol Cedeno. Tony Pecoraro, the trainer, and the owner of Tisdale is Barbara Brown. 720, 340, 220. To the hilt with Chiappi, 340, 220. Polished steel with Korea, 220. Exact at 2020. The try, 47.80. The double, 86 bucks. Pick 3, 141.30. And a superfecta with the 2, 102.10. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. On we go. On Wednesday's card, we're up to the 4th race already, just time's flying right by here. We're going to go 5.5 furlongs in this one. And the favorite was My Lily Rose at 7-5.
And they're off. My Lily Rose breaks well on the far outside. Dangerous Talent toward the inside, vying for that lead. Rushing up with the rail, that's Madam Yucca quickly into contention. Those three across the track in the early stages. Then comes Between Horses. Moving up on the outside, Luna Tunes. Lemon Water Between Horses down toward the inside on the move now. Beach Treasure Girls picking them up quickly as they race into the turn. Madam Yucca leads it by 3 parts. My Lily Rose is right there in second. Then a gap of a length further back to Beach Treasure Girls moves steadily into that 3rd spot. Luna Tunes up alongside in 4th, then 3 to Lemon Water, followed by Love That Fountain, and Dangerous Talent is your trail around the bend. Madam Yucca on the inside, My Lily Rose on the outside. Beach Treasure Girl now angles off the rail for clear sailing. Those 3 across the track. They've got 3 on Luna Tunes and Lemon Water as they hit the top of the turn. Between Horses, My Lily Rose to the front by a neck. But here comes Beach Treasure Girl right alongside. These 2 are going to fight it out, it appears, with Madam Yucca dropping back a bit in 3rd, then Lemon Water and Luna Tunes. A furlong from home. Beach Treasure Gold on the outside. My Lily Rose is gamely battling back on the inside, regains the advantage. My Lily Rose is fending off Beach Treasure Girl. My Lily Rose will win it. Beach Treasure Girl getting second. It's going to be tight for 3rd with, on the inside, Madam Yucca, on the outside, Luna Tunes.
And it was the favorite, My Lily Rose, getting up for Felix Pinero. Dale Capuano. Dale having a good meet here. He hasn't started a lot of horses here, but he's winning with 50% of them. He won on Monday. He wins today. And Lou Ullman was also the benefit of that as the owner. He also had a win on Labor Day. My Lily Rose pays $480, $260, $220. Beach Treasure Girl with Chappie, $260, $210. Madam Yucca with Suarez, $320. Exact 1140, the try, 38 bucks, the double, 1960. Pick 3, 107.50. Pick 4, $400.10. And a super with the 6, $82. 5th race, my kind of race. It's a turf race, first of all. It's a distance, second of all. And it's for 2-year-olds, third of all. Woohoo! 2-year-old maiden special weights on the turf. I used to keep extensive records. When I was earning a living as an accountant in Westchester, I'd spend my first few hours of a day keeping horse records. I kept the racing form and my records hidden behind my adding machine. Anyway, I used to keep track of what I was good at, what I was bad at, and 2-year-old maidens on the turf was my #1 profitable angle, and that's what this is. And lo and behold, my buddy Bungie must agree, because he made this his bet of the day. He liked #2, House Arrest, who got bet down right at the end to the favorite of 8-5. So we'll see if Bungie and myself can have a win here as we watch the 5th race at Delaware Park.
And they're off. And after all that, it's a pretty good start. House Arrest toward the inside with Degas. Moving up Between Horses, just Siri. Also right there is Neat Street, far outside. Nobody wants to take back except the 3 Curlington, it appears. We're going to have 6 across the track almost into that first turn. Right now, House Arrest has the advantage up on the outside, just Siri. followed by Degas tucking in nicely in third. O'Hara's on the outside fourth. Me and Mr. C racing in fifth. Then comes Curlington. Neat Street now your trailer, about 6 or 7 off that leader, which is House Arrest as they straighten away down the backstretch. Opening quarter, 24 seconds flat. Jasiri right alongside of House Arrest. Then Degas toward the inside as they make their way down the backstretch. On the front end, once again, it's Jasiri and House Arrest side by side. O'Hara on the outside of Degas. They're running as a team in third and fourth. Another team of down toward the inside, that's Curlington. Up on the outside, me and Mr. C, and Neat Street has dropped out of it. Half goes in 48 seconds flat. Identical quarters as they move into the turn with House Arrest and Jasiri still head-to-head. Degas and O'Hara still running third and fourth, followed by me and Mr. C. Curlington is not kicking in and far back to Neat Street. Round the bend, House Arrest still leads it now in front by a length. Jasiri racing second. Off the rail, Degas is trying to rally 3 wide as they head for home with House Arrest to catch. Still leads it by 2.5 lengths. On the outside, me and Mr. C begins to kick it in. Down on the inside, Curlington now with a belated rally. Here comes me and Mr. C running greenly in the stretch, but running strongly. Curlington trying to rally between horses, but me and Mr. C is drawing away. We'll win it by about 3 lengths. Curlington getting second, followed by House Arrest. Looks like Degas up for 4.
How about that? It's not easy to win going long on the turf, first-time starters. Not many trainers are able to do that, but it got done today for me and Mr. C. Nicely ridden by CC Carol Cedeno, her second. Ned Allard did the good training on this one for the Stonehenge LLC. Me and Mr. C paid $17.60, $6.60, and $3.40. Place second was the 2 House Arrest, Bungie's horse, again running second. He's had a bunch of seconds now. Can't seem to get that win. So he's on a losing streak of, I think, 7 in a row. As he said earlier, he's still way ahead if you've been betting on him, but he was 50% winners. He's down on that now. Anyway, House Arrest with Sheldon Russell paid $3.20, $2.20. Degas with Korea, $2.20. Exacta 67.60 the try, $150, $120. Pair of sevens for the double, 68.60. The pick 3, 92.20. And the super with the 4, 296.10. All righty, to the 6th we go. And we're looking at a field of 7 to go, 1 mile and 70 yards. And the 8-5 favorite was 3 the hard way. Here's John.
And they're off. And Tough Duff gets away well. Right there is Grand Oasis rushing up on the outside. Here comes Expect Drama. Between horses, 3 the hard way. It's Tough Duff, 3 the hard way, and on the outside, crossing over, Expect Drama now gets that lead into the first turn by 2 lengths. Tough Duff is right there toward the inside of 3 the hard way, then a gap of 3 lengths to Heat Dome. Grand Oasis has the inside track. 2 lengths to Linda's Nakia, and the trailer is Keon as they make their way around the first bend. Opening quarter goes in 23-2. Honest tempo being set on the front end by Expect Drama. Leads it by almost 2 lengths over 3 the hard way. Next in line, that's Tough Duff going along in third as they make their way down the backstretch. Up on the outside, Heat Dome. Grand Oasis has the rail. Then 2 lengths further back to the trailers. Up on the outside, that's Linda's Nakia, and down toward the inside, trying to move up, Keon. About 7 lengths separates the field after a half in, 47-1. They race into the turn, and it's still Expect Drama on the front end, leading it by almost 2 lengths over 3 the hard way. Tough Duff is right there, still a close-up third. Then a gap of 4 lengths further back. Dropping back just a bit toward the inside was Grand Oasis. Linda's Nakia is moving up 3 wide around the bend. They've got just over a quarter to go. On the front end, 3 the hard way, leads it by a head. Tough Duff is making a bit on the outside. Expect Drama's dropping back in third. Linda's Nakia trying to rally, followed by Grand Oasis as they head for home. They cut the 6 in 112 flat. 3 the hard way, leads it by 1 1/4 lengths over Tough Duff. Linda's Nakia trying to continue a rally, followed by Heat Dome from the back of the pack. Toward the inside, Grand Oasis. It's still 3 the hard way, trying to hold on, drifting out a bit there. 3 the hard way leads at Linda's Nakia. Heat Dome, a late surge on the outside. 3 the hard way, Linda's Nakia. Linda's Nakia in the final yards, wearing down 3 the hard way. Heat Dome got third, followed by Tough Duff fourth.
Linda's Nakia taking that one with J-Rod. Juan Rodriguez for Jose Ramirez and Francisco Ramirez. Upset here, 1480, 440, and 320. 3 of the hard way with Silvera, $3, 260. Heat Dome with Dexter Haddock, 320. Exact to $50 to try 171, the double, 160, 140, the pick 3, 294 even. Super with the 1, 320, 650. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. Lucky 7th race up next on the turf. This one about a mile on the turf. The rail's out 25 feet. Scratch the 3, Coach Adams. That one was entered for the main track only. So that left 7 to go in the lucky 7th. The odds-on favorite was Red Right Hand. Here's John.
In there, off. To the outside, bopping and a weaving, breaks well and goes right for that lead. Doesn't have much competition right now. Soulmate's going to move up on the outside quickly, though, to challenge as they pass the finish line the first time. Then comes on the inside that Chateau de Vizille, followed by Red Right Hand right alongside as they make their way into that first turn. Bopping and a weaving under a controlled pace right now. Well in hand, it appears, leads it by length over Soulmate. Down to the inside, Chateau de Vizille. Red Right Hand is right there. Flow motion in between horses. Then a gap of 2 to Hardredcandy. And the trailer is Codename Raven. Opening quarter goes in 24-1. Moderate tempo as they make their way down the backstretch. Boppin' and a weaving where he likes to be on the front end, but the lead is down to a half length. Is moving up on the outside is Soulmate. Far outside, that's right hard, make that red right hand as they make their way past the half-mile marker. Half goes in 47 seconds flat as they race into the turn. On the front end, it's still bopping and a weaving. Red Right Hand is right there. Soulmate between horses, followed by Flow Motion, gaining some ground in fourth. 5 lengths to Chateau de Vizille, followed by Hardredcandy and Codename Raven. They've got a quarter to go, bopping and a weaving. Still holding on to a narrow advantage over Red Right Hand as they head for home. Bopping and a weaving. Red Right Hand, though, now challenging for. Flow Motion is making a nice run on the outside. 3 across the track, a furlong from home. Red Right Hand under left-handed encouragement leads it by a length and a quarter. Flow Motion is gaining some ground from the back of the pack. Hardredcandy, but it's going to be Red Right Hand and Carol Cedeno doing it by 3. Flow Motion getting second. Hardredcandy third. Bopping and a weaving faded to fourth.
And the big favorite, Red Right Hand. After a big win at Saratoga, comes down here to Delaware and wins. Look at that time, 134 and 3. That would be a course record, but I'm not so sure. We've had a few quick times on the turf course. Makes me wonder. But anyway, there's the time, 134 and 3. And Red Right Hand does it for CC, Carol Cedeno, her 3rd win on the card. Tom Morley, down from New York. That's Maggie Wolfendale's husband, by the way. Rainbow's End Racing Stable LLC, the owners. 320, 220, 210. Flow Motion with Nick Suarez is only mounted today. 360, 260. Hardredcandy with Garcia, 360. We've had a couple reds in there, Red Right Hand and Hardredcandy. Exact 840, the try, $35. The double, $31.40. The pick 3, $244.10. The pick 5, they still pay pretty well, even with these short prices here. $1,958.60. And the super with the 7, $78.40. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the 8th and final. And it's at 1 mile on the main track, and there was a scratch of 3. Victory, no joke. And that's no joke, it was scratched. The favorite was, well, the 1 entry, slight favorite at 3-2. And here is Mr. Curran with the nightcap.
And they're off. From the outside, Darlin Diva gets away well, goes for that lead, pans the wine down to the inside, quickly to challenge as they race into that first turn. On the inside, Paz the Wine's going to come out on top with Darling Diva a little wide around the bend there. Also getting out around that first turn was part of the entry there, SPF 99. Perfect Rosie has the rail secured, followed by Ocean Court, Estrella Grande, then comes SPF 99. And around the far turn, I make that around the clubhouse turn. On the far outside, that's Tahalia, the long shot there, racing wide around the bend. Opening quarter went in 24-4 as they make their way down the backstretch. Paz the Wine on the inside. Up on the outside, that's Darlin Diva. Their heads apart. Next in line, that is SPF 99 racing in third, followed by Perfect Rosie fourth. Lana, the other part of the entry, racing between horses. Tahalia on the outside. Now racing in sixth, followed by Estrella Grande, and Ocean Court has dropped back to last. Half goes in 48-4 as they make their way into the turn. Darlin Diva on the outside. Paz the Wine on the inside are head to head. SPF 99 is still right there in third. Then the entry mate, Lana, is moving forwardly just a bit in fourth. Estrella Grande is trying to rally from the back as Perfect Rosie going in the wrong direction. Then Tahaliha and Ocean Court. Darlin Diva on the outside. Paz the Wine on the inside are still at it head to head. The entry is still third and fourth as they head for home. On the inside, Paz the Wine trying to regain that lead over Darlin Diva. They're head to head with a furlong to go. 5 lengths further back to SPF 99, Lana and Estrella Grande. It's a two-horse affair with Paz the Wine and Darlin Diva continuing at it. Paz the Wine on the inside. Darlin Diva on the outside trying to go by. Paz the Wine is gamely trying to hang in there with Darlin Diva. It's a head bobber coming to the line. Oh, it's too tight to call. Paz the Wine or Darling Diva. Photo for third also there.
And Paz the Wine takes the nightcap for Julio Correa. I think it should have been Robert Paz. Don't you think he should have rode that horse? Paz the Wine? Anyway, he didn't. It was Julio Correa. And Carl Duran was the owner and trainer. And here are the prices. 520, 320, and 220 across the board. Darlin Diva game second with Raul Mania. 5 even, 260. Lana, L-A-N-A. Roy Orbison had a song called Lana, in case you want to know that. Ricardo Chappie, 210. Exacta, 2660. The try, 4480. The car 54, where are you? Double, $8.20. The pick 3, $41.30. There's your pick 4, $636.80. And the final superfecta with the 5 running fourth, $40.70. And that wraps up the Wednesday card of racing here at beautiful Delaware Park. This is how much was bet on the races today at beautiful Delaware Park. 851. He did say 51. I can't read my own writing. 851, but who's going to argue over $7 anyway? Anyway, not a bad day, though. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll even be better with 4 turf races scheduled. And one of those turf races has a horse called Dixie Cannon, and that's Bungee's pick. It's in the 8th race, as a matter of fact. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And good night.